How's everybody doing tonight? We're going to get started in a couple of minutes. It's not 11 yet. It's going to be a little bit different type of a show tonight. I'm not going to be the builder. We've got a guest builder. And I'm encouraging questions being posted to chat. And I'm going to answer the questions. So while my son Nick does the building of this Halo game, which hopefully, that's something fun for him. I'll answer questions that are posted in chat. So let's get some people in here in chat and get them post some questions and I'll answer them. It's really just this is my birthday request that people post questions in chat and I'll answer them. All right, so hold on a second while I get Nick here and we could start this puzzle. All right, hang on a second. You know what? Actually, let me just check the cameras before we start. All right, that one looks good. Oh, good. How about this one? Yeah, that one's a little blurry. What's going on? All right, let's see here. That's better. Okay. That's old instructions. Once we have the instructions for this new thing, I guess I'll get them on the screen. For now, let's go get the builder. Hang on. Nick, you ready to do this? Yeah. All right, let's do it. Bring a chair. Do you mind if I turn on the face cam for like 10 seconds?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Please ask a question, chat.
Oh, is there any questions yet? No. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm asking. I'm asking for questions. Okay, we have a slight delay before we start, but we're going to start soon. All right. So the build for tonight is Mega Construx. It's part of Halo. Mega Construx is the make. Halo is the series. I don't know why they wrote it so small here. It's called Banished Ghost Run. But it's almost like they don't want you to know that that's what it's called. It's written so small. It's only 90 pieces. So that could go quick. Maybe not, though. I mean, it may take a full hour. Let's see. And I got a guest builder so that I'm free to answer questions. I'm going to turn on the face cam when Nick gets to his seat. And I could turn it on now, but it's just going to see like an empty chair. My chair is like taller than Nick's for some reason. But anyway, that'll just make it like he's closer to the... I'll just say hi while I'm here. And then you'll see Nick when he gets here. But this just like makes it... He's closer to the building, to what needs to be built out there.
Alright, I'm ready.
Okay. I'll just do a quick introduction once you sit down.
Oh, this is just a ghost? It should be real quick.
Yeah, I think so. Alright, so my son Nick is the guest builder. Nick,
Yep.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
It's my birthday today, so Nick's going to do the building. Alright, so the first thing you got to do, Nick, before you open the box, you got to like pick it up, show it to the camera, and read like any essential like details.
Alright, Mega Construx Halo. 90 pieces for children 8 and older. It's based off of Halo Wars 2.
Oh, I didn't even catch that. Halo Wars 2, okay.
And you got a brute there. Comes with, it's not just a ghost, it comes with the Banished Brute.
Oh, that's cool.
And there's some people here, but I don't think it comes with it. Yeah, it's like collect them all.
Well, yeah, we'll find out. I see Microsoft Studios 343, so this is the 343 era. Or maybe everything on Mega Construct is in the 343 era. Hold on, I have one more question. It looks like it comes with a brute shot.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
All right.
And by the way, I can get your instructions. Let's see how big the instruction book is. I hopefully can photograph it quickly and get it onto the iPad for you. Yeah, while you're dumping the pieces, let me scan the instruction book for you. I'll try to do it as quick as possible. Alright.
Alright, box is empty. Should I just pour these pieces anyway? Anywhere?
Well, I gave you a couple bins. However you want to do it.
Alright, I'll just open them.
It's actually, the instruction book actually starts with like artwork. Oh, and also on the YOLO box, there's a scoreboard. This is going to be the toughest part. The scoreboard shows like current piece 0, total pieces 90. So you have to press the plus button every time you connect the piece.
Okay.
What I usually do is as soon as I read the page, I increment the whole page. Like if I look at a page and it's got like 5 pieces.
Here's the brute shot.
I'll add those 5 pieces. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. If you want to do a close-up, hit 4. Here, now you're on a close-up.
Is it the same camera?
Is it? No, it's a different camera.
It's not coming into focus.
Don't worry about it. You know what? Okay, hold it there for 1 second. Let me see if I can get that in focus. Is it getting better or worse?
Better. It's getting not.
No, well, it's worse. All right. Yeah. There we go.
Okay. This is the best we're gonna get.
All right.
For the brute shot here.
I might have messed up my photography, but the pages have numbers on them, so we'll be able to sort it out. Oh, we have the first. We have the first question. So I'm gonna start uploading.
Happy birthday!
I'll give you your book back. I'm gonna start uploading the images.
Oh, this is the brute.
Right, and once I have the images in the on the iPad, then I'll start reading the questions.
I really shouldn't have dumped that with everything else, but
there's only 90 pieces. We'll keep it straight. I'll grab the plastic. Get that out of your way.
All right. There's something here.
Yeah, don't lose any pieces.
It was like an arm or something. Alright, Mega Construx, Halo, Banished Ghost. He's driving the ghost, but also shooting a brute shot at the same time. Right here.
That's cool.
The brute. Man, if this glacier biome was actually in Halo Infinite, it might have been a good game, you know.
Right.
More variety. Alright, here's the first steps. We gotta... Well, I don't know what this is showing me. Alright, I gotta build the brute first. So I get to start with the fun part.
I got instructions coming too. Just so they can be on the screen while you're going.
Okay.
I don't know how long they're going to take to upload. I'll go to the folder right now.
Where's this guy's head? Is this it? Oh. Okay. Mega Construx got tiny little heads.
I lost track of what folder I put this Halo Ghost. Okay, JRYE folder. It's not here yet. Yeah, I gotta close and reopen.
How do you get this on?
Wait, how many pieces are you working with there?
2.
2? Oh, you just put in the brute together?
Yeah.
Alright, I incremented the piece counter to 2. Alright, and now I'm still trying to get this. I think I recall from last time it doesn't show up until it finishes all of the copying. Alright, there's Halo Ghost. Alright. What does page 1 look like? What page you?
Page 1, just put together the brute.
Put the guy together. Okay.
I'm already doing bad at this.
All right.
Wait, hold on. I got it.
I don't think I have page 1 yet. And the pages are upside down. Can I spin them here? Wow, I might have to redo this entire upload because my camera interpreted the pages upside down and I don't know how to rotate them. Can you rotate the pages? Wow. Alright. I'm gonna redo it.
You have to redo the whole stream?
Yeah, no, I just have to redo. Alright, you gotta keep track of the piece counter. I just gotta redo the upload because all my pictures are upside down.
Alright, now I'm gonna look for the helmet.
Like every single picture is upside down.
There's the brute face. I'm gonna try and get this on the... Alright, how do you get the 4? For the close-up?
There you go, 4. Looks a little blurry. Hold it a little lower.
I don't even know where to position my hand.
There you go.
Alright, there's his face. Okay. Helmet. Okay, helmet went on easy.
I cannot believe that every single picture is upside down. I gotta redo. I'm not gonna retake the pictures, but I basically have to spin every single picture and then I have to redo the upload.
That's annoying.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's even worth it. I should just shut up until I'm done. And people could just enjoy you doing this thing.
What is this piece? I think that's a shoulder pad. I'm just gonna jump all the brute related stuff here.
Okay.
How do you work like this? I keep bumping my head on the microphone and camera.
Oh, yeah, it takes a while to get used to. Yeah.
Okay. This is a shoulder, I think.
Let me get the mic. Because you kind of changed your posture. Oh, you were trying to run away from the mic, and I'm chasing you with the mic. Yeah, it's just, that's the way it is. It's like, it's a challenge. Sometimes often it's blocking my eyesight. And I'm like trying to work.
More brute pieces? Oh. Oh, what's this? Oh, this is a ghost gun.
All right, so you've put together 4 pieces, right? Because now the arms are there?
Yeah.
All right, so we're up to 4 pieces.
I'm kind of stuck already.
When I get the instructions on the screen, that'll probably help. Which would have been done minutes ago if I didn't have to go through this. Plus, I don't even know, like, when I rotate them...
This is it.
Are they going to overwrite? Or what's going to happen?
This is the piece right here.
Or do I need to delete what's there?
Is it?
Alright, I rotated them all. Let's try the upload again.
I got it on. Okay.
Okay. Can you believe it's like asking me to review the app of like right now? It's asking me to review this app.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Like the Google Drive. It's like right in the
The
middle.
Google
of this,
Drive?
right in the middle of this stream. It wants me to upload the Google Drive. All right.
What is this piece? Did it come with that? I don't even see this here.
Still showing the sideways version. Alright, while that's uploading, I'm going to go to the questions and see what the first question is.
Mom says happy birthday.
Oh, okay, so we don't have any questions yet. Okay. Happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm hoping that people show up and start asking questions. In fact, I would love if that happened
Were
like
there any
every
pieces in the thing I threw away?
night. Check the box. I'll check the bags over here. So we can't find a piece?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, it's a bad thing if they didn't give us the pieces. What piece are you looking for?
This one right here.
Oh, the building the character?
Yeah.
You know, sometimes those character pieces will be like already built. Like the legs will be like, just look at the other pieces from the character and you might find that it's like already built.
Okay.
I've seen that before many times with the characters. Why is it still on the screen? I like highlighted. Okay, now it's not. Okay. So did you find the rest of his legs?
Yeah, I know where the rest of his legs are.
Okay, so that piece is probably like already attached. All right, let me just go by the book. Like, I'm just going to count how many pieces are in that character and just add them all up right now. Wow, it's a lot of pieces just for the character. 1, 2, 3, including his shoulder pads and everything. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, I see that like piece that holds the legs, right?
Yeah.
All right, 17 pieces just for the character. And then his gun and something that holds the gun to his arm, I guess. All right, so 19 pieces for the character. That's crazy.
How do you get this on?
All right, this might be a very quick build.
Oh, it's not. I've been on the guy for like 10 minutes.
Okay. All right, let's see.
How do you get this on?
These things are still not correct. They're still all upside down.
This piece on before. No, it's not working. I'm getting mad at the build.
Also, keep your hands on camera.
I'm already having trouble. Wait, okay, hold on. That actually like helped me do it.
Well, I'm having trouble with the instructions. There's like only one of them. One of them is showing like that it got corrected, but the others aren't.
Where the...
I'm gonna close and reopen the Google Drive.
Bro, I can't.
Move on to the Ghost.
All right, you can have fun with this.
No, move on to the Ghost, and then at the end, whatever pieces are left, go to the character.
That guy's not gonna be finished.
Well, just move on to the Ghost. Maybe they gave us a bad box that didn't have the right pieces.
Okay, 2x2. 3x3. How's Mega Construx just allowed to copy Lego? 2x8.
Yeah.
Okay. 2x2 is beside the 2x8. And there's 1x2 space in between, and it's connected by the 2x3.
I'm removing every
Okay.
piece that's upside down,
Then we got
which is every piece. Every
something right
page.
here. Oh wait, how do I do the piece counter?
Right here. Just
How am I up to 19?
That's all the pieces in the character.
All right, add the 3
3.
for step 1.
Okay.
Okay, one of these things. We got 2 for the next, or another 3 for the next step.
Three more, Ed?
Yep.
Okay. Alright. How does it... So we're up to 25 pieces. Alright. How does it feel to be 50? Okay, so obviously I knew that this question would be asked. And I have kind of an answer, so it doesn't
Bro,
feel any different.
Did I miss a bag?
I don't know.
I don't
check
have
check here. You can count to see if
Alright,
you
I
get
found
to
it, I
90
found it, I found it.
pieces. All right. So how it feels to be 50. It doesn't feel any different. I think it's like kind of mentally. You have to. What I'm finding is you have to work to avoid hypochondria. You know what that is? Hypochondria is when like you think that there's like you think that you have like some problem that's like more serious than it really is.
Alright, we got 4 for the next step.
4? Okay, so we're up to 29. All right, so for example, when you're a kid and your leg feels bad, I don't know if that happens. That's maybe not a good example. Okay, you lift weights and then the next day, let's say you're in your 20s, you lift weights and then the next day you're all sore. So when you're a kid, you think, oh, I'm sore. I got a good workout. When you're like 50, you think, I'm sore. Is there something like medically wrong with me? And you might think like, oh, I need to recover. I should like rest. But really, when you're 20 and you're in great shape, you're not spending all your time resting. You're like out there working and you're getting like stronger each day because you're using your body each day. And I think that that's kind of the way it's supposed to be. Like you're supposed to use your body, and if it gets tired, use it some more. Don't like give it a break. So that's kind of like what I'm thinking. Like a big one is like they give, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to talk down. If someone does have medical issue, they should get it checked out. But like, for example, if you go hiking up a mountain, your heart starts beating. That's what's supposed to happen. Like if you think about when you're in your 20s, if you were like running a marathon, or even if you were just going dancing, or maybe you did take up hiking when you were in your 20s, like your heart is supposed to beat when you're doing that activity. There's like nothing wrong with that. So, I mean, sure, if you want to sit down and take a second to get, back to your normal pace, then go ahead. I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving medical advice, but like that's kind of how I'm feeling so far about being 50. Some of these are still upside down, even though I thought I flipped them. Okay, whatever. It looks like we're not going to have the instructions tonight on camera.
It's terrible.
Yeah, it's like worst, yeah.
Alright, I can see the ghost shape coming in.
Alright. Okay, good. What page are you up to in the instructions? Alright, the 1,
4.
2, 3.
Alright, this is 3.
Alright, there we go. So I'm on the right page here?
Yeah.
I'll just try to stick with you. I won't try to go through the whole thing. Alright, I was hoping that people would see the question, the title. I changed the title. Instead of saying like Mega Construx, it says like Ask a Question. God bless you.
Thank you.
Let's see if that happens. Well, we're up to 32 pieces. We're a third of the way done. Look how quickly that's going. Tell me when you get to page 4.
Got you.
All right, I'll put that on the screen.
Okay. Got a Lego block.
Another thing about being 50.
Alright, add 7.
7?
Yeah.
Okay, good. For stuff you're about to do?
Yes.
Another thing about being 50 is people, what's the word? They think that you're...
They think you're smart.
They think you're
old.
smart. That's it. They think you're smart because you're old. And it's like a responsibility. It's like Spider-Man. By the way, you might want to back up a little bit here. No, that's good. That's good. Your nose was on camera. Basically, Uncle Ben told Spider-Man with like great power comes great responsibility. So when you're 50, you have to, when you talk to people, you have to try to give them good advice because they might listen to you. I mean, I always say on this show, I'm just, filling the airwaves and don't take anything I say too seriously. So on this show, we're sort of settling for just saying something that's, you might find interesting and might make you think, which is fine because this is like a YouTube show and it's inherently not that serious. But in real life, when you talk to someone, it's like, especially a significantly like decades younger person, you feel like you have to give them good advice. And you have to like listen. It sounds crazy, right? If you think when you were a kid, those like grandparents who seemed to be the only people who listened to you and the only people who cared, like that's what it's like when you become the older person. You feel this like sense of responsibility to really listen to people and try to give them good advice, not just like say something to get them to get to the next topic. You like have to actually care might be an exaggeration. You do care, but there's only so much care to go around. But
All right, page 3.
Page 3, okay.
Or 7 if you're going by.
Oh yeah, 7 if we're going by the red. Okay, good. We got page 3 here. And let me know with the piece counter.
Oh wait, no, it's 8. So that would be 4.
Oh, so we didn't have 7 on camera? All right, I'll just show it real quick. This and then this. Okay. So 8. Yeah, we got a good image for page 8. So I'll just count up the pieces myself, I guess. How do I do that? 1 times, 2 times. I can't make it out. I'm going to look at yours. All right, so 3, 5. So 5 pieces on the left on page 8. So I'm going to bring it up to counter up to 44. Oh, okay. So looks like it's just going to be 2-person chat, but that's fine, That's right. It's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be.
That's heart.
I guess that's how it's supposed to be.
That's heart.
Oh, the heartbeat, right? Like when you're dancing to the beat, your heart starts going. I heard that when people dance, their heartbeat goes to like 200 plus beats per minute. I mean, you would be like scared if you were right. If you were like on the treadmill and your heart was up over 200 beats, you would be scared. But apparently, if you dance, that's like perfectly normal. Wow, looks like page 9 is going to be the biggest page. Let me see if we've got a good page 9. We do. Let me know when you get to it. Because that's a lot of pieces going there on page 9.
All right, page 9.
Page 9. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
A lot of time.
That's just for the top half of page 9. All right, so that's going to bring us to 53. All right, on the bottom half, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more on the bottom half, 63. We're 2/3 of the way done. This is going to end up being a short episode. All right. Okay. All right, sorry if I published a message that should have stayed unpublished. Sorry about that. It just seemed to make sense.
Message retracted.
Yeah, because I was talking about the dancing and the heartbeat, and it seemed like it was right on track, but yeah, autocorrect. It like changed, like everything you type. You saw that time, like I don't know. I'll just mention on autocorrect. I shouldn't say this because it creates an association, but like one of my sons named Enzo, and when you type Enzo, Apple, it does this really annoying thing. It sometimes changes to Nazi. I guess because it's like N and Zenith, and it's like I'm trying to type my son's name. It's like I remember once you and Enzo were at the track meet, and you said something, and I wanted to say something like, "Did Enzo compete yet?" And it said like, I don't know, did not see something, and you replied like, "What? What are you trying to say?" Like that autocorrect is the worst. It doesn't correct nothing. It messes everything up.
Yeah, that's common.
Yeah. And sometimes I've typed words exactly right, letter for letter correct, and autocorrect changes them like, nah, you don't mean this. That's not what you meant to say. Wow, it's just a ghost and a brute. Okay, it's a pretty easy pack.
Bro, I got the piece, and now it's not making sense anymore. Oh, wait. Oh.
You know what's funny?
This
It didn't retract the message from my screen, which is kind of like unfair to the person who posted. And this screen, like you could send to like Rumble, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. You could just like light up all the buttons and it would stream to all those like simultaneously. And it collects all of the comments in here, but it looks like it collects them and then they don't retract, which is sort of like unfair. You know, the person posts to Facebook and then they retract it, but it's now living forever. Okay, here's a good one. All right, let's to the next question. So, have your values changed as you got older? Well, certainly my goals have changed, but have my values changed as I got older? Well, I certainly still, let's just start from like the religious, you know, you're like born and you grow up and someone teaches you like this is right and this is wrong and these are the 10.
Next step is confusing.
Okay, we'll take your time. Do you have a question or?
I might get it wrong, but
All right, so you play with it while I answer this question. So, like one of the things they do when you're a kid, or maybe not a kid, but when you first get into ethics, is like the 10 Commandments. And the 10 Commandments says stuff like don't lie, which is, you know, kind of like strict. And then it's got other stuff that's like don't murder, which is like, yeah, I wasn't planning on murdering it, but it's kind of like too easy, the 10 Commandments. Maybe the lying one is tough just because sometimes it seems like, well, that's none of your business. Like you don't want to lie to people, you don't want to deceive people, but sometimes people like, how many times did you poop today? And it's like, I don't feel obliged to answer that question. I guess you can just say like none of your business. But like even if they ask like what type of music do you like, sometimes I feel like I just want to say like I like any type of music. You know, play some music, I'll see if I like it. Like I don't feel like I need to divulge every type of song that I like or don't like. But that hasn't changed. That's the same. One thing that changes is you start, like, you want to travel. And then you wish, like, you hadn't bought a bunch of, like, crap when you were younger. Like, when you're younger, you think, like, I want this cheeseburger. I'm willing to pay, like, $12 for it. And then when you're older, you think, if I'd skipped all the cheeseburgers and I've invested them at, like, 4% interest, I would have enough to travel to Rome this, next break or whatever. Yeah, and you think like, what did I get out of those cheeseburgers? And sometimes it's stupider than cheeseburgers. Like, for example, these Lego kits. Like, this is a Mega Construx. It was like $12. But some of those Lego ones are like 50, 60, 70, 80, $120.
Like the Lego Death Star?
Yeah, there's like no... the Lego Death Star is probably like 3,000. I don't know exactly. We can look it up. But like... some of those Lego ones really not worth it. So definitely my value on money has changed. My value on time probably has changed too. I think there was, when I was a kid, I would think like, oh, we're bored. Let's like watch 3 movies. And then when you're an adult, you think like, I watched 3 movies. The laundry's not done. The gardening's not done. I got like a backlog of work emails. There's like so many things I could have been done. Like the oil on the car needs to be changed. So you definitely see time different as you get older. I'm just trying to look up the price of the Lego Death Star. So if I go to shopping, how much is a Lego Death Star? 300? No, there's ones that are thousands. All right, this one is $720. This one is $1,600. This one is $3,200. So it looks like the entry point on Lego Death Stars is like $300. But how high they go, I've seen them like 7 figures. Here, what's this one? I don't know, that one's only $700, but they definitely
Yeah, only 700.
only $700. Right. So definitely your values change. The money value changed. The time value changed. What else? I mean, for sure they changed. The ethics is the same, but the value of
Messed it up.
the time and the money.
Money.
Oh, the family. I think this is a one that's kind of recent to me. Like, for example, Nick, I've been encouraging you to stay in touch with Enzo
Yes.
because Nick went away to college a month ago. He's back for my birthday, and the reason that is maybe they didn't have good
Page.
Okay.
10.
Page what?
10.
Page 10. All right. Page 10. My pictures. No, there's just not that much going on page 10. All right. You're not incrementing the piece counter on page 10. You're putting together pieces you've already done. So, like when I went to college, it was like early 90s. I think 1991 I started. The electronic communication wasn't as good. They had email probably, but I don't think they had anything else. People weren't carrying cell phones. They didn't, or smartphone. Definitely not smartphones. So there was no text messaging. It wasn't consistent with the email. The phone was like you had to go down the hall and like wait in line. So like I would call my mom once a week. I even remember it was Wednesdays at 8 p.m.
Bro, how did I get
But
two pieces facing the same direction?
Go double check it. Here, look closely at this picture because it might be like that they're backwards. I actually look that they're correct. Yeah, I don't know. It just takes time to double check it. So I had an older brother. He was like 1 year older. He was going to college not too far away. And
I just got two of the same piece. I just got unlucky.
Okay. So when he was like 3 years into college, we both went to summer school. It was like this magic like 2-month period where he and I were both going to summer school and my dad in Albany and my dad was working in Albany.
Oh, wait, no.
So we would like drive all three of us together and it was such a great time. You wouldn't think it's like a big deal because we weren't spending the day together, but we just were all in the car together going to my dad to work and me and my brother's summer school. And then my dad would like pick us up at the end at like 5 p.m. or whatever. And then we would go back. We were staying at a trailer. So we'd have like, I don't know, pizza or burgers or whatever we had for dinner. So we didn't see each other that much, but it was like a special time. But as I said, we had an established communication. So then the next year I would see my brother at track meets because then we were both doing track, and that would be nice. But we didn't stay. We're not
just
like
taking a little break after getting that done.
Take your time, unless I'm like.
All
hopefully,
right.
my story's not boring you. Okay, page 11. All right, so I got to count up the pieces for page 11. They're almost in sync now. Page 11 is instruction 10. All right. So what is that? 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7 pieces. All right. So here's the deal. I wish I'd stayed in more contact with my brother to the point where we would just like randomly chat. Because now we say like happy birthday or if we have like a question, but we don't just like call each other for a random chat. I actually did it a few times in the past couple of years and I think it was appreciated. I tried to do it with my younger brother as well, and my younger sister actually was on a couple of these podcasts I did. So I'm just like the last few years I'm trying to reestablish because I've learned like how important that is. Also, I know that the pandemic lockdown was horrible, bad thing that people wish hadn't happened, but at the same time there was some good that came of it because I spent a lot of time with my family and I really appreciated it. And then when it ended, I was driving my 2 kids to school every day. And at some point they were at different school, then they were at the same school for a while. But basically the way my dad was driving me and my older brother to summer school, I was driving my 2 sons every morning to school. And like the younger son was saying, I could just take the train. It's like quicker. Yeah. And I was saying, you don't understand. This is like the only time in life that we're going to get to do this. Like the three of us get in the car every morning and spend 15 minutes together. And I just told him, like, it's a lot more important than just getting on time to school. Because he was, 14 or whatever. He didn't know what 50-year-olds know. Maybe I was 48 then, but whatever. I guess I had learned that value at 48.
What's the point of this latch here if it just gets tucked under here?
Maybe you can connect lasers to it at some point. We can look at the finished product and see if there's lasers in the front. I'm gonna try to go. I forgot to put this thing. Yeah, there's definitely gonna be something attached at the front. Yeah, Nick, look at this. There's gonna be guns attached.
Not here.
Oh, okay, then I don't know. All right. So, what page were we on?
10. No, 11.
11. All right, we're back on page 11. So, we're building this. Yep, and then we're attaching it. And then we're attaching one more piece at the top. Why would they not just have us attach it? Oh, because they were working from the reverse angle. All right, so working from the reverse angle, spin it over, add one more piece, then attach it.
Why are you not just filled in?
You know what? I go through that because I'm now up to episode 407, and I go through that every night. And the answer I've come up with is, well, if you're doing a model, your goal is not to make it efficient. Your goal is to make, I don't know. I don't think inefficient is the right word. I actually was complimenting the wood trick puzzle Dragon Castle, which I recently did, and I thought they did a great job of pacing the build. So I think a lot of thought should go into what gets pre-built and what doesn't. Oh, that's cool. So that's the purpose of that thing. So you can open it just like, wait a minute, but Banshee's open. Wait a second.
I don't know. So
is this a ghost or a Banshee?
It's a ghost.
Oh, it's a ghost, but it's a ghost of Banished. Okay. Because that opens up the way a Banshee opens, but it's not a Banshee.
I'm just trying to get this piece splattered. So.
Okay.
Okay, that's good.
All right, so yeah, values change. I would say that it's not so much they changed. I would say that I was previously an idiot and I've now learned. That's how I would describe it. I learned how important it is to manage time, wealth, relationships, all those things. But as far as the ethics and morals, I had good training. Yeah, it looks good.
Looks
good. Good ghost, yeah. He needs a chair, he needs lasers, but it's getting there. So I had a good foundation. I got to thank my parents. All right, how many pieces on this page?
You can count it.
You know what? I don't think I counted the previous page. No, I did. Okay, I'll count this page too. All right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 79. So there's only 11 pieces left after this page? I guess so. Is there 9 on that page? There are, right?
I don't know.
Or is there only 8? No, there's 8 because there's a double of this piece. So there's 9. Okay. Well, my looks like my title of I turned 50, leave a question didn't work. I thought that title would get some people to just like go in, drop a question, and leave, but it's a tough crowd. Saturday night may not be the best night for a stream. I think Sunday night. There have been times. I think one time when I was doing the Rome, it was like a cardboard Roman Colosseum, and there was like 50 people watching.
That's crazy.
It was like a Sunday night. I don't know what was going on.
They're thinking about Rome.
Oh my goodness, you're right. That's why the most popular stream I ever did was about Rome, because apparently that's like a hidden hot topic. Like it's like a grade C topic, but it's on everybody's list at that level. It's like it's not anybody's first, it's not anybody's second, it's not that many people's thirds, but it's somewhere, it's in the top 20 for like 3 billion people on Earth.
I like this piece.
So I gotta look for more Rome puzzles.
Yeah, that's what the people want.
Yeah, that's what they want. They want Rome.
No, it's not going in the direction of that piece. Okay.
Oh man, I've been forgetting to change the camera angles. I was like, it's funny when I'm doing the building myself, I remember. But now all I'm doing is producing and I'm forgetting. That is not sharp. That close-up camera is just not sharp.
Yeah.
What is going on? All right, there we go. Now the close-up camera is working. It depends what like length it's at. So you're adding the seats to the. Oh no, you're not at that page yet. You're on the previous page.
No, this is the seat, I think, right here.
Okay.
The back part of it. Yeah, it goes on the back here. Man, this Ghost is such a quick build. I knew.
Yeah, well, that's good. We need a quick one once in a while. All right, let me give a thumbs up reply. Thank you. We got a triple thumbs up, so I reply to it. When I was 40, I started writing comic books. I could say that I started streaming when I was 50, but I'm already 407 episodes in. I think that pandemic sped things up. It like sped time up. Like everything came quicker because of that. Enzo was complimenting you today that you have ability to pause time.
Yeah, he was telling me that.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he means by that, but after he said it, I was thinking that he might be right. Like the days were going really quick, and all of a sudden today took a while. I think it was maybe also the rain.
Rainy
Like
day.
yeah, like people like something about rainy days they go slower. Rain slows down time.
Do I have this thing like too far inward because it would close further?
You know, sometimes if those Legos are like one row off, no, that looks about right. I don't know. I think it looks right, but feel free to keep checking.
Okay.
All right. Looking back, what choices would you have changed if you had the chance? Well, that's
No regrets.
yeah,
No
that's always a
regrets.
tough question because you don't like to look back and regret, but you might look back in what you've learned. And I think I already said, you know, there's some things that money was wasted on. There's some times when time was wasted on. There's some relationships that weren't maintained that could have been. There's definitely some things I could have done better. But there's so much that went right that's why you feel that no regrets feeling of you wouldn't change anything. And that's why you hear people say things like, there's a reason for everything. It's written. That God works in mysterious ways. Whatever you want to call it.
Put it upside down, and I can't.
It's just, you know, you feel like your life is cherished. And maybe some people don't feel that way, but I feel like my life is blessed, and you wouldn't want to change anything because who knows how that would have worked out. Like you're happy with how everything worked out, even if you know that knowing what you know now, there's things you would have done different. So, what choices would you have changed?
Well, the Banished here definitely changed the Ghost.
Oh, by the way, did I track the pieces on this page? What page are you on now? 14? I don't think all right, 2, 4, 6. Sorry, what's over here?
Times 2.
8, 9. Oh, take times 2, so that's a 6. So that's 12. So that's 12 pieces. So does that mean that we're done? Because 12 is going to go to 91 of 90 pieces.
Ow.
You know what? In the beginning, we counted 19 pieces for the character, and they probably were not supposed to count all those pieces. In fact, the character may not even count at all.
Well,
Oh, that's the last
I
page.
still haven't built the character. And
Okay, but
we got this piece here.
I counted the pieces for the character, and that may just be like a like to display it.
All right, let's figure out.
So you never use this piece.
It might be just to stand them on because
Yeah, that might be the stand for the
it
character.
It comes with no ground.
It might be the stand for the character. You know, I have a green ground. I should get a white ground as well because this would go over ice, I think. All right, so that's the end of the book. We did that. All
right, do you want to take a crack at trying to build this guy?
I'll take a look. Yeah, I'll take a look at the character.
Because I couldn't figure it out.
All right, then your job then is to keep an eye on the on this panel. All you got to do to put it on screen is touch. If there's a comment, you touch it. It goes on screen, and then basically, if you touch it again, it goes off the screen.
All right, I'm watching.
I see what you mean. This chair, I think this chair is lower and like somehow makes it like tougher. Okay, so here's the little guy. He doesn't have a body, but he has a gun. So we have to build his.
You gotta get his legs and some shoulder pads.
Yeah. Oh, here's that part that the legs are going to attach to. Okay, I need to see the picture to do this. All right, so we need to go back to this, like, where was the picture of what this guy looks like?
It was the first instruction. You didn't get it.
I didn't get it? I passed by? Oh, I deleted it?
I don't even have the picture.
Oh, I might have deleted it. Because there was a bunch of pictures that were, like, upside down. Okay, so we're just going to look at it. Okay, no, maybe we got it. It was on the page. Oh, yeah, I don't know. We deleted it for some reason. Okay, so we're just going to look at it on the book. All right, so this is it. Yeah, we can do this. I think so. All right, let's see here. All right, so there's the legs. That's like the bottom. There's like a thigh piece. What is the thigh piece? Is that already connected? Okay, first of all, they go on this side. Are these the thigh pieces? Yes, this is the thigh piece. But that's just like a cover. That doesn't change anything. It's just like a decoration. It just goes on there. Okay, so there's the thighs. Should be a second one. Now they're going to connect to the, I don't know, pelvis? What would you call this piece? I guess let's call it the pelvis. All right. Okay. All right, got it. This is always like the toughest, these little like ball and sockets. They hurt your fingers trying to do them. I think some people probably would like give up. All right, he probably needs like a cod piece or something, right? Where is that? And what about this? Where's that go? Do we have all the pieces?
That's what I was thinking.
This is what you were thinking before. Like what is that little piece? I remember seeing that in the beginning. Didn't I? Is it under the book here? I thought we had that. Anyway, it's not going to be a problem if we're missing it. Like, it's like a little V-shaped piece. Where did it go? That's not it, is it? That looks like a shin guard. It's probably a butt guard. This is a hand of some sort. That's not it. I think this is it. I think this is it, yeah. Cod piece in front, butt guard in back. That's the piece. Yeah, you even can see, if you look closely, you see those lines on the top and bottom? They line up with the lines here. If you can get them to, there we go. Yeah, there we go. All right, what's next? Somehow there's a second set of like stuff coming out the side. Or there's just hip pads? There's only,
Those could be for the shoulders. The arms.
Oh, so you already did that.
No, I didn't do that. I didn't attach anything to the arms.
But that's what they are. Those are the shoulder pads. The only thing is, we only have one of them. Like, what is this? What is this piece? Oh, is it asymmetric? Does he have two different shoulder pads? He does. Shoulder pads are asymmetric. Let's bring that up to the camera. It's too bad we didn't scan this page. But as you can see, the shoulder pads are asymmetric. Oh, and the helmet he's already got. One piece we didn't figure out. This piece. I easily could slip it on here, but I don't know what it would do. I'm going to put it on there. Okay. It's just more armor. It's basically a jock strap. It's like it's like basically a cup, athletic supporter. All right, so now we're ready to attach his torso to his legs, and then we'll do the shoulder pads. All right, so time for his asymmetric shoulder pads. You want to do the shoulder pads and the weapon, and give him a stand? Okay.
You also got to sit in Ghost.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, sit him in the ghost, absolutely. Yeah. All right, last chance if any other questions. Because Nick is going to be done with his build, I think, soon.
This goes on the right shoulder.
Yeah.
Oh, no, put it downward.
You know what? I don't think... Oh, yeah. Yeah, the direction. I don't think it would matter which shoulder. Maybe it would. I'm not sure.
Nah, it doesn't. You can switch them up.
Yeah. I'll pull back the camera after this is assembled, just so we can get a close-up look at the full character, like spin him 360, after you put the shoulder pad on. And then I'll pull the camera back.
Get in there, arm.
I was thinking to cheat and email my brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
To log in and ask me questions, but I thought, it's 50th birthday. People will leave questions. Now I feel like I need to start scrolling the live streams every night and leave questions for other people so that maybe they'll return the favor to me because, wow, it didn't work.
His arm fell off.
To show up. You can fix it. It probably wasn't fully clicked in. There's putting it in and then there's snapping it in. Usually there's a point where it snaps in.
Okay. Oh, you get to put the gun in his hand. Yeah.
All right. So you got the forearm to snap in?
Yeah.
No, he has a... No, is that not a grip? Oh,
no,
that's for
a
the
grip.
Second hand.
That's a grip.
Okay. Yeah, that's for the second hand. All right, so spin him around when we're on the close-up cam.
This is...
All right, let me get some crap off the screen. Okay. All right. Give that guy a 360, and then I'll pull the camera back. No, lower.
Oh,
there
that camera up here. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
It'd be easier to show him without my hands on it. Put him here.
Yeah. Hold it by that thing.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, it looks pretty sharp. I think they did a good job on that armor. That's about the proportions of a brute.
Okay.
They have kind of short legs compared to humans. Bigger torsos, shorter legs.
All right.
They're apes, basically.
His arm does not like to stay in its socket.
Yeah. Oh, well. I'll get the book out of the way so you can...
All right. Put him in the ghost.
Yeah, put him in the ghost.
There's no chair for him. All right.
Oh, that's weird. Was he supposed to stand in there?
Guess so.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
He's in there.
Oh, that's nice. That looks good.
Yeah. We got him in the ghost here.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna go to the side camera. You can rev him across the map. Wait, use your other side hand. Because the camera's on this side.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
Yeah.
Ooh, I have to answer one more question. There's one more question. You can just play with that thing while I answer.
All right, I'll play with the brute.
Okay.
I don't care.
Okay. What do children take for granted now that you never had growing up? Okay, do I know the answer to this? They take for granted that you never
my arm
had
came
growing
off.
up. Well,
His arm came off.
the communications we didn't have growing up, but I don't think kids take it for granted. What do they take for granted? Mom asked, what do children take for granted now that you never had growing up? I have to think about it. You know what? You just play with the toy while I think about that.
All right, hold up. He's got to go, pick his arm back up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, maybe it was in battle. He lost it.
Yeah. All right. Now his hand came off.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is... What Oh, this is part of the ghost. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's easy. You just take it up, put that back on. Okay, that's why it's like that.
I gotta tell you, my answer for what kids have that take for granted, it's actually the opposite. I think it's not what they have and they take for granted. It's what they're missing and they don't know that they're missing. Because we kind of like, I don't want to say something that's going to encourage someone to take an unnecessary risk, but I feel like everyone is bottled and caged by fear these days. And maybe it's with good reason, especially when because the gangs, they do have electronic communications and they're very sophisticated and they trap people in these human trafficking situations. But I think what kids today don't have that we had, 40, 50 years ago was just going out and doing something, whether it was like walking somewhere, joining some club or some team, or just going to some hangout and just like seeing what everyone's talking about. It's just like, well, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong because now you can do that on YouTube. You can actually. I'm going to change it. Forget what I said. Yes, they are missing something in the way of random experiences, but they're gaining. Here's what they're gaining. On YouTube, they could check out everything. They could find out if they're into being a mechanic, if they're into playing sports, if they're into computer programming, if they're into writing, movie making. They can find out what they like just by joining that community on YouTube. They don't even have to speak. They can just watch like 10 videos and decide if they think it's cool or not. So that's something they have that maybe they're taking for granted, they're not taking advantage of because they're viewing, let's say, YouTube as just entertainment. And maybe they could be using it to sort of plot out their next move. So that'll be my answer. But let's end with the thing.
Brute
so
shot.
What do you got here?
I just put the brute shot in his hand, like the picture.
Oh, okay. So he's driving and shooting.
Yeah.
Running and gunning.
Yeah.
I think it's cool. All right. I put it back to close up. If you want to be cognizant of where the close up is and try to get some good shots here.
All right. Here's the guy. And here's the guy.
What does the bottom look like? Is it just Lego parts or is there anything cool there?
It's got some like hovers.
That's
here
cool.
to keep it like.
How about the interior? Is there anything under the hood?
Nope, nothing fancy.
That hood opens high. It's like a Banshee. That's not. Ghosts don't do that, right?
I think it's just so you can easily like.
Yeah, it's just
put stuff back on.
Yeah, it's for us. I forget what I usually have a name for that, but like I definitely see that in other builds. It's like some of it is for the look and some of it is for the function, and it's like the model engineering versus replica engineering. Excuse me.
Well, there's not much to the ghost. It kind of just floats there.
Okay.
The Banshee's cooler. You could do like put the guy in it.
Yep. All right. I'm just saying goodnight. I'm like switching to this. Wait, why can't I get my hand on camera? Okay. Good night. Sorry.
All right. Good night.
Good night. So, I'm John Rapp here with Nick Rapp. This is Just Rest Your Eyes. Good night and see you tomorrow.
All right.